Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going on an amazing adventure to a really special place called Lake Powell. Imagine a giant, twisty lake with sparkling blue water and towering red rock canyons all around. It's like something out of a movie. But recently something incredible has been happening here. The water level has been going down, kind of like when the water slowly drains out of your bathtub. And as the water receded, it revealed some mind-blowing secrets that have been hidden for decades. Scientists rushed to the scene, and what they found is going to astound you. So grab your explorer's hat because we're diving deep into the mysteries of Lake Powell. First, let's understand why Lake Powell is so important. It's not a natural lake. It's actually a man-made reservoir. About 60 years ago, a huge dam called the Glen Canyon Dam was built on the Colorado River. As the dam blocked the river, the water backed up and filled this massive canyon, creating Lake Powell. It became a super popular spot for boating, fishing, and swimming. But here's the thing. The Colorado River gets its water from melting snow in the mountains. For the past 20 years, there's been less snow, which means less water flowing into the river and into Lake Powell. This is what we call a drought. Because of this long drought, the lake has been shrinking, and now, areas that were once deep underwater are dry land again. It's like the lake is giving back the secrets it was holding. So what's the first amazing thing scientists found? They found an entire world of ancient history. Imagine this. Before the lake was there, this canyon was home to Native American people for thousands of years. They built homes in the cliffs, drew pictures on the rocks called petroglyphs, and left behind tools and pottery. When the lake filled up, all of that history was submerged, hidden beneath the waves. Now, as the water goes down, these incredible archaeological sites are reappearing. It's like a time capsule has just been opened. Scientists are carefully studying these findings to learn more about how people lived here long, long ago. It is a race against time to document everything before it's exposed to the wind and rain. It's a direct connection to a lost world right there on the canyon walls. But that's not all. The dropping water levels revealed something else, something that helps us understand the planet itself. Scientists discovered layers and layers of sediment, basically mud, sand, and silt, that the river carried and dropped at the bottom of the lake. Think of it like a layer cake of history. Each layer tells a story about what was happening in the environment at a certain time. By studying these sediment layers, scientists can see what past climates were like. They can find out when there were big floods, when there were other long droughts, and even what kind of plants were growing nearby. It's like reading a history book written by the Earth itself. This information is super valuable because it helps us understand the patterns of our planet's climate and can even help us predict what might happen in the future. And here's where it gets really interesting for all the animal and plant lovers out there. The changing lake is creating a whole new ecosystem. An ecosystem is like a neighborhood where plants, animals, and the environment all live and work together. As the water recedes, new beaches and riverbanks are forming. And guess what? Life is coming back. Seeds that were buried in the mud for 50 years are suddenly sprouting. Cottonwood trees and willows are starting to grow, creating new habitats for birds and insects. The river is starting to flow more like a river again in some parts, which is great for native fish species that were struggling in the big, still lake. It's an incredible example of how resilient nature is. Even after being underwater for so long, the land is healing and coming back to life. Scientists are watching this process closely. It's like witnessing the birth of a new landscape right before their eyes. Now you might be thinking, is the shrinking lake a good thing or a bad thing? And that's a great question, because it's complicated. For the millions of people who rely on Lake Powell for water and electricity from the dam, the low water levels are a really big problem. It's a serious challenge for cities and farms in the American Southwest. But for the canyon itself, some people see it as a second chance. They see the return of the original river, the uncovering of ancient history, and the rebirth of a natural ecosystem. What's happening at Lake Powell is a powerful lesson. It shows us how everything in our environment is connected. The snow in the mountains, the water in the river, the electricity in our homes, and the plants and animals that live in the wild. The discoveries at Lake Powell are teaching us so much. They're reminding us of the rich history hidden right beneath our feet, or in this case, beneath the water. They're giving us clues about our planet's past and future. And they're showing us the amazing power of nature to adapt and recover. It forces us to think about how we use precious resources like water. The scientists are not just discovering things about the past. They're uncovering lessons that are super important for our future. They are learning how to better manage our rivers and how to live more in balance with our environment. It's a living laboratory, and the discoveries being made will help us make smarter choices for generations to come. So, the next time you see a lake or a river, remember the story of Lake Powell. Think about all the secrets and stories that might be hidden beneath the surface. The world is full of amazing discoveries just waiting to be made, and it shows how important it is to be curious, to ask questions, and to take care of our incredible planet. What's happening there isn't just a local story, it's a global one that affects us all. It's a wake-up call to pay attention to our environment and to work together to protect it. Thanks so much for joining me on this incredible journey to Lake Powell today. I hope you're as amazed by these discoveries as I am. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing adventures. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. See you next time.